weather this time of year in the South? Perfect. Fall football weather. And we've got the roof wide open here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in the heart of Georgia. Today, Week 12 of the NFL season is upon us, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the Atlanta Falcons. Is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Come on. Hey! Bronco 80. Ready?
They'll run. This is Jaden Blue. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. You talk about this Falcon defense. We know they're going to be tough to throw on. Top 3 in the NFL defending the pass.
This is such a good unit of covering passes downfield. I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes. See if they can generate some run after the catch. But nothing doing on that one.
Get it! 60 vices. 60 vices.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. They'll look to throw. And he is caught. Escapes the defender. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Trying to set up a screen for Blue. And he is across midfield from 149 to the other 49, a gain of just 2.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Here's 2nd and 7.
Let's go. Hot 70, hot 70. Ready?
And he's going to use his legs here. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And the Falcons grab it. And this is going to be brought back. It's a scoop and score for the Falcon TD. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Going after right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And that is over the back line of End zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it, and let's go with it.
And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. We've seen quite a bit of a short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
2nd and 5. And we complete to Blue. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
This one was all about clearing space for this play to work because he's going to look out the backfield to his right, then angle his way up the field, and a really pretty throw to put it on him and create the big play downfield.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves.
On first down, it's Blue. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
He'll look to throw. And his throw is going to be incomplete. You talk about this Falcon defense. They're going to be tough to throw on, no doubt. Currently ranked 3rd in the NFL against the pass.
They may be ranked 3rd against the pass in the league, but they're the best that I've seen so far. Sometimes the numbers don't tell the full story.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Shot 50, shot 50. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
What we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Bates' kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Looking to put a drive together. A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down. These two teams, you might recall, met back in mid-season, Week 8 to be exact. And it was the Falcons getting the road victory in that one, so they'll look to finish off the season sweep here in Atlanta. From the 23, here's 2nd and 6.
Hey, here we go, front. Hey, what's that?
Short throw caught by Pitts. Only able to gain a couple there. And now it's 3rd and 4. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick six for a Panther touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick six. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick six.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
They'll throw with May. Got this complete to the tight end Pitts. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Robinson will try to pick it up. And he will have a first down as they get into the grab at the 37. Give him 6 yards and they do convert on 3rd. The Falcons at 8-2 on the year. They coming off a loss last time out, but still in the midst of a great season. Winners at 8 of their last 10.
And the key for them, as I see it, tightening things up on defense, because the offense did its part. They played well, but defensively, way too many lapses and big plays allowed. That ultimately doomed them in their last ball game.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. 10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports.
On the ready.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Well, what do you think? You get the ball off the turnover near the middle of the field. You take a shot here in the first play?
You know I'm big on that. I love when I have great field position after a turnover. I feel like I might have a little bit off balance. I prefer to take a shot, but a lot of coaches will tell you only do it if you trust the guy who's got the football in his hands. Meaning, if it's not there, he won't force it downfield and maybe turn into an interception. He'll go to the check down, go to a second option, and go ahead and take the play that's in front of him.
First down, and they go right back to blue. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. It's a Carolina first down on a gain of 16. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
So from the 25, this is 2nd and 5.
Ready? 70 Lions. 79 Broncos.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He'll swing this out to Blue. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. In motion, Hill. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. The defense surrenders a 13-yard pass play there on 3rd and 1.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
And they'll run with ETN. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Back to throw here. This is caught. Touchdown, Panthers. Tyreek Hill, his 4th touchdown on the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. The extra point splits the uprights. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And job 1 here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. But right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Well, CD, a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Here's 2nd and 10. To the air, May. Short throw caught by Pitts. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
It's in right.
First and 10, it's Robinson. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
At the 43-yard line.
And they go play action with May. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Throw to the right, caught by Okonkwo. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. So the pitch and catch good for 11. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
We're good.
Robinson up the middle. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
9 yards. That's
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Hey, here goes throw. Hey, what's that?
If you didn't know, maybe better than us. One hand on his queen, left on the freak. He probably thought they wanted me. Shawty seen everything, and you know she got him beat. Cause her side ain't in the streets. She ain't the one to play with you. Her DMs, they be sliding like base hitters. Them other fellas, they be seeing her work. You say you want an angel, then give her heaven or earth. I respect your relationship. I don't care if you don't. But I think girls better than men. And I won't tell if you don't. A dog gon' be a dog, but a gon' be more clever. Oh, a dog gon' be a dog, but a gon' be more clever. Yeah. She flagrant. Once a good girl is gone, she gone forever, more forever. And now she dog 'em out whenever. I respect your relationship. I don't care if you don't. But I think girls better than men. And I won't tell if you don't. A dog gon' be a dog, but a gon' be more clever. Oh, a dog gon' be a dog, but a gon' be more clever. Yeah.
I give it all away. You're like my reason for life when my dreams seem so far away. You give me all that I don't fade. I don't wanna go to war. You don't wanna give me peace. I can never leave you alone, even when I'm overseas. If I gotta do a show, you coming with me. Baby girl, you a prime time. I don't care if everybody see. Couple weeks I had to leave, now I'm coming back off road. Tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and don't let me go. Even when it's ugly and money. I know it's been 15 long days since I've been away. Tell me you waiting at home with the baby and tell her that daddy's so proud of the way. She teaching her mama and daddy to be more like kids and still handle the biz on the road. Cause I got a dream that I never could see in the shade. Excited to see where it goes. I love it.
Mere fees from where the Georgia Dome stood and the Falcons played for a quarter century. We're looking at the team's home since the 2017 season. Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. Today, there's an NFC fighting storm between the Carolina Panthers and the Atlanta Falcons. Jake Bates now ready to get this one started. And we're underway in Atlanta. Return coming from the 6. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. May will throw to get us started here. Throw left side, complete. And he's going to be touchdown a yard shy of that marker.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Off the play action. May. All the inside. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. Still has some space inside the 35. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that is good enough for Atlanta first down.
10 on the 24-yard line.
They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. Gets it to the 15. And they take it out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Drive has kind of seemed destined for the end zone, partner. First of a few chances now to reach it. Quick throw completed by May. And he pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes out at the 1.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
Here. Hey, here goes tonight. Play. Ready?
Robinson. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Falcons take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
This one is up and good. And the Falcons will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive.
Hold the ready.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Catch the Eagles.
Milrow from the gun. Makes the connection. This is Jaden Blue. And he's going to be out of bounds after it looks like about a yard there. 2nd down coming up.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Ready? Kennedy Lions.
From the gun, Milrow. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. And he brings it back for the pick 6 and the Atlanta touchdown. So now it's 13-zip, Brock, and they've got to be even happier knowing that multiple phases of their game contributing to this lead early on.
I'm going to guess the defense probably not going to keep up with the offensive scoring touchdown for touchdown, but you can't script a better start.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Falcons drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone, so the ball is going to be placed down at the 35-yard line. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Cougar 19. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Back to work they go after the interception. Completed to his running back. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. It's like you always say, right back to work for him, getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Come on. 70 Timberwolves. Warriors 70.
Milrow with it on 1st. On the move, headed right. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB could run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there's none to be had. No escape route available this time.
Here we go. Here we go.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Got his man. That's the rookie out of Pitt. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
To the air on 3rd and long. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Carolina in punt formation. It'll be Ryan Rico doing the honors. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30.
26-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's May. Flushed out of the pocket. Wow, wide open here. Complete. Now he's past the 25. And he's got it all the way down to the 12.
You know, Ken, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Those caught. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. May off the play fake. And cut in the end zone for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a 20-zip lead. Now they'll try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Falcons push their lead to 21-zip already. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Bronx. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Hawk 70. Ready.
Throwing now, Milrow. As his target, it's Johnny Wilson. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
60 Maverick. Here we go. Set, go.
To the air. Milrow. Caught quickly on the slant. And in a blink, they are out to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. 21-0 our score. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. He's running with it. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
Give on second here to Blue. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. They got 2 yards there. That leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. He gets 6 on that play. And that's good for a Panthers first. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
18 Cardinal. Come on. Hey. 60 Eagles.
Hill comes in motion left. First down throw here from Milrow. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
18 Rattler. 70 range.
2nd and 10. No room to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
I know quarterbacks get paid a lot of money, a lot of glamour in this league, but today, well, it's a tough day for this QB. He's taking a beating. And whether it means changing up some of the blocking schemes, maybe mixing in a little bit of run, or heck, this quarterback getting the ball out of his hand more quickly, he's got to start protecting himself.
Got to figure out this 3rd down here.
Let's go. 19, 18. 60 Maverick. Panther 11. Ready.
3rd and long for him here. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
19 Lions.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Come 19.
Here's Milrow. 1st and 10. Cut out left. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. Fall forward, and I think you've got this 1st down, Brock. It's 2nd and inches.
Panther 60.
Here's Milrow to throw. On screen here to Blue. Now over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
Well, they're in a pretty big hole already, Brock. They're going to pass on the field goal and keep chasing that touchdown.
Bronco 80.
Quick throw here, left side. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
60 Eagles. Ready.
He's a design keeper for Milrow. And the defense holds him at the 2. Brock, he can't get beyond the line. Still a couple yards short of that end zone.
Man, it is tough to fool this defense with how they just react to these plays, Kate. They held that line, QB keeper, it gets 0.
18 Cardinals.
Now it's Milrow. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he scores. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers start to fight back with their first points in this game. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Panthers get it back to a 14-point game. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10.
Here goes that. Hey, what's that?
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Brian Mann, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Falcons stretch their lead to 21. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Returning it from the 4. He's brought down just inside the 25. From the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Get it. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
To throw. Here's Milrow. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
19 Lions. Cowboy 80. Let go.
Off the play fake. Milrow escapes the pocket. Oh, this is getting up there. Intercepted again. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. And the Falcons get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
The first carry now for Jonathan Brooks. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and
QB keeps the 2nd down option. And keeping his own read caution. He takes a hit, loses some yards too.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the old lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over.
Extra DB out there for the Panthers. 3rd down.
Here goes that. Hey, what's that?
Here he goes. 3rd and long. toward the sideline on it. And they catch him just in time to prevent the first, but that got very close, didn't it? It's 4th and maybe a yard.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And they're able to tack on 3 more to this lead before halftime.
What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. He fields it from the 8. Good work so far. He's got room. And they finally bring him down after a huge run back into their territory.
Hey, we know that every single possession in this league is a premium. And these ones right before halftime with the clock dwindling down, well, they become even bigger. Setting your offense up for success with a return like that, you couldn't script it any better.
We've set it down from 37.
70 range, 70 range, Cougar 19. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. Very fortunate that didn't go as a turnover. And now they face second down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Almost had back-to-back interceptions. A chance for him now to clean things up here on second down. From the gun, Milrow. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. Ooh, that was close, but they're going to have to get this on third down now. Get us to the 27. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. He has the first over the middle. And they're going to be set up just a few yards from pay dirt here. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half.
Hold the ready.
4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal.
Trap 60, trap 60.
Working inside the red zone. Escapes the pocket. And he's got it. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers narrow the lead entering halftime. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
And the kick is good, so they take some valuable points off that lead right at the end of this half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Getting the pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Here we go, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Has it downfield working left. The 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yeah.
When you run that fly route, you gotta win right from the jump. You gotta protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10. At their own 21-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes first and 10. Here's Robinson to start the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. Here's the pistol snap to May. The left side is caught by Pitts. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. It's a pickup of 26. And that's a Falcon first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
All right, with Robinson from the pistol. He's charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
You know, okay, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. May looking to throw. Finds his man. It's Demario Douglas. And after making a catch, he is decked quickly at the 38. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. First and 10. Around to Robinson. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
One thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. May now. Quick slant into the hands of Pitts. And he's taken down right along the 30. They're down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. Try and run here with Robinson. And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Actually might have lost a yard. And that's going to bring up 4th down. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Kicker staying on the sideline. Would have been a 48-yard try. Instead, they're going for it on 4. Complete out to the right side. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Off the play action, May. Looking slant route complete. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons to make it a 16-point ball game. That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons take a 3-possession lead. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Has this at the 6. This makes it up to the 25. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
70 Rangers, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
To the air, Milrow. And he put everything he's got behind it. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
Get it. Cowboy 80. Let's go.
Milrow from the gun. Chased out to his right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. Oh no, they get him yet again. Talanoa Hufanga makes the play. And the Falcons get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it, that's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
Shotgun snap, they give to Robinson. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play, but whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Brooks is going to get it off the zone read. Nearly broke even, but the defenders followed that zone read well. It's going to cost him about a yard. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
May now on 3rd down. Pass complete to Robinson. And they stop him. He's marked down on that 18-yard line. A pickup of 17. And that's a Falcon 1st down.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back still doing it to this day.
Brought in right side by Moore. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And they're going to have 1st and goal as we begin our 4th quarter. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's the Falcons in possession, and they have set themselves up well to get the victory here. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
5.
May now from the gun. And the Panthers are just too much here. They're going to take him down. Close to the hurry up here.
8 yards on the loss brings up 2nd and goal at the 10-yard line.
It's in right.
Operating from the gun, here's May. You look underneath here, Robinson. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. That's up and through for the point after. And the Falcons make it a 24-point ball game. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Buys time, rolling right. He's keeping it. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
Positive that effort. He didn't go backwards. He had a negative play. If there was a negative, he didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
Shotgun now for Milrow. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Forced out to his right. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
79 Broncos. Go.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And he had it, but no, can't complete the process of the catch, and they wind up turning it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Pulls it at the 7. How about a big hit of 34 yards there and a new set of downs?
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play.
And he gets in. Touchdown! The Falcons continue piling it on here in the 4th. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. That one right down the middle. And the Falcons continue piling on to this lead.
52. Panthers 21.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Buffalo 18, 60.
Throwing now, Milrow. Cut down the left side by his running back. Oh, baby. Gain of 26 yards there. And that's going to bring up the Carolina 1st down. One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
And the Panthers first down.
Mustang 19. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Milrow with it on 1st. Gets it through the middle. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
First down throw here from Milrow. He rolls to his right. He's going to keep it this time. And he's going to have him a 1st and goal from the 4 as he goes out.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
Ready, red, put.
Shotgun snap, he'll give to Blue. There's some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Come on, set. Bronco 80.
Blue again. And this time he's going to score. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers making the scoreboard look a touch better. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there. Not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense. And that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
Down by 3 scores, their hand is forced. They're going to try the onside kick here. And the Falcons cover up the kick. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. How to find a way to flush this, because it's just not been their kind of game. This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And 2 yards all he can get. It's 3rd down.
Tackle made at his 48-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 11.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Falcons nearing their 9th win of the season. Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11.
Crazy.
Throw here, 3rd down. Oh, missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind this guy, and now it's 4th down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
The Falcons getting ready for the punt. And thankfully, he hasn't been needed until the final quarter. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. And he made sure to angle that one toward the sideline. He bounces inside the 20 and jumps out at the 13.
Okay,
First call here coming from the shotgun.
red. Viking 18. Ready.
Milrow looking to throw. Buying some time left. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Cut 19. Cut 19. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Now it's Milrow. Buying some time right. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And hopefully they'll have some better blocking on the next play, because that was not good. Brings up 3rd down.
Some squads you just see love to do this, Kate, and I've got so much respect for defensive coordinators who late in the game, instead of playing prevent, well, they step up the aggression meter. Back-to-back sacks puts this offense and this quarterback way off schedule.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. He's got room to roam. 30. The 10. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers putting up points in a game decided. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
but they didn't quit, Kate. And I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
Let's go.
Oh, and he's got a man open. Complete. And he's in. The two-point try cuts this lead to 16. That makes this a two-score game. Well, Brock, the run's certainly an option as they lined up for two. But as an offense, what are you looking for when you decide to throw it instead?
Well, you've spent all week working on these plays, and usually you have 2 or 3 that you like. That run game, you're right, you can run it. But there's so much more space with creativity in the passing game. And good offenses, elite offenses, they find a way not just to practice it, but to execute it when it matters. Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
First down from the 42. On the option, they give it to Brooks. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. They're on him behind the line, and the give to the receiver doesn't work. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
Brings up 3rd down and 16.
Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down. Brooks fields the pitch. And finally, they bring him down. He shook up a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. Now the Panthers decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. So here comes the kick team for what will be a very long attempt. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. They can let the clock run out here, but let's see if they resist the temptation to add on 3 more instead. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And it stays a 2-score game at 16 points.
Hey, listen, I know kickers are arguably better today than they've ever been in the history of football. But anything from 60-plus is still awfully ambitious. And that time, it didn't pan out.
Ready, ready.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
18, let's go now. Hawk, 70, Hawk. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
From the gun, Milrow. Trying to push deep downfield. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
Cut 19! 19 tight! 19 tight!
One final shot here. Down the field, he's got Wilson. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. So the Falcons earn the win in this one. And they draw first.